Hello, FlossTube. My name is Shelly, and welcome to my channel, Oh My Ada. This is episode 29, and today is November 28th, 2021. If you're new to the channel, thank you. This is going to be a rather short video compared to my others, so I'm glad you stopped by. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe and hit the like button so I know to make more videos like this. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I really enjoy having comments and conversations with each of you. So I have an FFO, and I'm so excited about it. I finished this in September, at the end of September in 2021. My goal was to finish it by October 2021, and I did. This was my birthday start. Design Works Coffee Break by Krista Hamrick. Krista Hamrick has a Etsy store, and it was at this Etsy store that I first became familiar with her work. I'm going to put a picture of her poster right here. And what you can see is that her poster is vibrant. It's more 3D. It's colorful. It's playful. And Design Works did a disservice to her by keeping that background color out. And it looks, the pattern as printed is flat and it's unremarkable. And I was so disappointed when it arrived. So I thought about it and I wasn't going to stitch it. And then I realized, why can't I make my own version of her poster by stitching in background? And that's exactly what I did. I'm trying to keep the glare off for you. My overhead lighting has a different idea, but this is my FFO of Coffee Break by Krista Hamrick. And as you can see, I tried to mimic the colors that she used in her poster. The great thing about the colors in the poster and the colors here, I chose colors that were already available in the chart. What does that mean though? It means you're probably going to want to buy DMC, and the DMC colors are on the chart, because I didn't think I would have enough if I filled in the back. What you could do is wait and buy as needed. And in fact, in a document down in the notes section, I'm going to tell you which colors I used. So if you want to mimic what I did, and so that you know it'll come out a certain way, you could just buy those colors that I used so that you were sure not to run out. And that would be a good idea as well. So in the Design Works kit, you have 14 count Ada and enough thread to stitch 2/1. So if you were going to stitch 1/1, or depending on your preference, you might already have enough in the kit to get through it. When I decided to frame this, I knew I wanted a very simple frame. This frame isn't as simple as I wanted, but it was at Joann's and I got it for 50% off. So I went ahead and I did buy it. but I didn't want to use the mat. And I found out I was doing such a, there it goes, I was doing such a good job and I moved. I didn't want a stark white mat. In fact, I hadn't planned on using a mat at all because I wanted something simple. And I had to use the mat because I didn't have enough cross-stitch fabric at the top to cover everything. And that would have still been too white for me, too much white. So as you can see, I was thinking coffee and tea dyed, and I thought that might be too much for the mat. And what I decided on was coffee rings, because it reminds me of that hot, warm hug that a cup of coffee can give you every morning from the inside out. And it brightens my day and just makes me feel so much thankful. And it makes me feel grateful that I have coffee. And I think this kit, this stitch, is me. And it represents who I am. I rely on coffee 24/7. It really helps me to stay focused and alert. And it keeps my voice from fading into the background, because I had throat surgery and my vocal cords were damaged during that surgery, and I need to drink hot liquid, warm liquid to help with that, and coffee's just been my beverage of choice. I will switch it up with tea every once in a while, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to pay homage to this chart, and I hope that if you stitch this, that you use the hashtag Java365Sal so I can see whatever progress you're making, and I can cheer you on as well. All right. So, as you know, I said this is 25 count, 2/1, and I do recommend using the half stitches, the tint stitches for the background. You'll still get plenty of color in such a condensed space, but you won't be playing tug-of-war with your fabric and your needle. I did use a ballpoint needle, and I find that the ballpoint needle made it easier to separate the strands and go through so much in such a short time, in such a small condensed spot. So those are my tips for you. And again, I'd love to see your progress. Every stitch brings you one stitch closer to an FFO, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Take care, everyone.